Good morning, everyone. Well, I did fly all the way to Las Vegas, as you can tell. Good morning. How's it going? I hope everyone's having a great day. I have decided that I'm going to fly my airplane to Las Vegas just for the day. I have some friends that are hanging out there, and they asked me if I'd join them. And also, not going to lie, Kylie Minogue is playing a concert there. It's a really small venue, and I'm going to try to see if I can get a ticket and go see her. But in order to get to Vegas, it can be complicated, even though I'm just flying from Los Angeles. Oftentimes, the main airports are overflowing with private aircraft, so you have to call in and get a reservation on the ramp. I normally fly into Las Vegas Airport, and I am going to today, and so I need to call Atlantic FBO and see if they will give me a landing slot, well, a parking slot. Good morning, my name is Brian, November 424 Sierra Mike, and I'd like to fly in today around noon and leave tomorrow around noon. And I was wondering if I could get a parking slot, please. Amazing, thanks. So what she's doing now is she's generating a number for me. It's just a code that I have on me, so when I do show up at Atlantic Aviation, I have that code, which is proof I have a reservation. All right, thank you. I'll see you at noon, and I really appreciate you helping me out. Have a great day. All right, so that's great. We have a code, I can land there. I have had a code in the past, and even still, air traffic control would not let me land, generally when it's a really, really busy time. I don't love to fly their IFR because it takes a long time to take off from Van Nuys when I'm flying IFR, and if there's flow control into Las Vegas, it can just really double the amount of time I'm on the ground, and et cetera, et cetera. So what I do these days is I fly with flight following, almost always get cleared into the Class Bravo and get the runway of my choice. Actually, North Las Vegas is an incredible airport as well. It's a lot cheaper. I just like to land at Harry Reid because it's right on the strip and it's easy to get to my hotel. So the other thing that I'm doing today is, as you saw in previous videos, I got some new avionics, and most importantly to me is I got a new angle of attack indicator, an AOA. So when I fly from Los Angeles all the way over to Las Vegas, it's a pretty quick 45-50 minute flight. I fly over the high desert of California, past Edwards Air Force Base, formerly George Air Force Base, which is now Victorville Airport. And I will spend some time over that desert practicing some power on and power off stalls to see how well that AOA is dialed in. Join me as I make my way to Las Vegas to see my friends, to see Kylie, and to test out some avionics. Okay, but before we go, we gotta take care of the dogs. I don't know if you've all met Jack and Sydney yet, but I'm heading out. I have somebody coming to take care of them tonight, but before I go, I wanna make sure the puppies have some food. Okay, we're leaving the house and we're heading to Van Nuys Airport. It's usually only about a 25-minute drive. It's a beautiful day out today. I'm really looking forward to flying. It's like clear blue skies. Not super windy here at home. Could be windy on the way. I'll check for flight weather once I get to the airport. Getting ready to jump on the freeway. This is actually where I go see the movies, right here at Universal Studios, well, Universal City. It's just down the hill from my house. It's fun, Halloween horror nights and the AMC movie theater and lots of restaurants and things. I feel really fortunate to live close to that. Have a little bit of coffee before I go on my trip here. Just waiting for some fuel.
A few inches later.
Here we are, an hour later, still no fuel on the fuel truck, from the fuel truck. I belong to a program called CAA, which is a discount fuel scheme. And used to be Clay Lacey here at Van Nuys, and they were great. I'd call them and they'd show up within 20 minutes. If I needed oxygen, they'd come fill up my backup emergency oxygen system. Castle and Cook, every time I've called them so far, they've said they've been too busy to help me. So I don't know what the point of getting discount fuel is if I can't get that discount fuel in my wings, but I'm just thinking that maybe it's new for everybody, and I'm hopeful that Castle and Cook will learn very quickly that I'm a good customer and that I do put a lot of fuel in this plane because I fly a lot, and it would just be better for everyone if they just filled my plane so I could take off.
A few minutes later.
Hey everyone, meet Jet. Jet's camera shy, he doesn't want to look at the camera, but it's a beautiful, what is he, cockatiel? Belongs to LA Flight Academy. He's the mascot. Someday Jet and I are going to go flying, but right now, getting Jet A in my plane that takes Jet A, and we're going to jet off to Las Vegas to see Kylie Minogue. Do you want to go with me, Jet? What a cute bird.
All right, we're getting ready to take off here. Like I said earlier, I'm going to fly over towards the high desert, test some stalls so I can test my AOA indicator, and then head into Las Vegas Harry Reid International Airport, where I'm going to see Kylie Minogue tonight, or something fun. Van Nuys clearance, Evolution 424 Sierra Mike.
Evolution 424 Sierra Mike, nice clearance.
Hi, I'd like to get VFR flight following to Las Vegas Airport. I'm in Echo Victor Oscar Tango Slant Golf. I'll fly 15,500.
Evolution 424 Sierra Mike, I can set that up for you. However, because of the performance of your aircraft, you will still be needing to wait patiently at the runway and for a release. That is, unless you go 1200 code. Would you still want flight following? It's basically the same as going IFR.
I'm going to go ahead and go per your idea. I'm going to go a VFR 1200 and then just pick up flight following later.
That would be more expeditious.
You're my favorite person right now. Thank you. Basically, what they said is, don't fly following. Try to pick it up in the air. Ground Evolution 424 Sierra Mike with Oscar checkpoint 1 ready to taxi.
Evolution 424 Sierra Mike, Van Nuys ground, have your request standby.
I'm still with you, 424 Sierra Mike.
Traffic alert, November 424 Sierra Mike, traffic 1 o'clock and a mile and a quarter southwest, bound 4,400 indicated, advise you descend immediately.
Looking for that traffic, 424 Sierra Mike.
Van Nuys South track 3 hours, 1 mile, new, status now past 3,000, inbound full pattern, work with Oscar.
Number 4 Sierra Mike, traffic off your right wing, quarter mile, 4,500 indicated.
Don't see that traffic, it's below me, 424 Sierra Mike.
4 Sierra Mike, roger, and frequency change, Bruce.
Hey, thanks again, 424 Sierra Mike. All right, we're on our way to Vegas, over the high desert. So this is what the AOA indicator looks like. This is what it generally looks at when I'm, looks like straight in level, no flaps. Truth is, I know how to read this part. I really don't know what the numbers mean, and I've been looking all around for it. So if anyone knows what the numbers mean, let me know in the comments below. But basically, when landing, you want to fly it so that the yellow bars are right next to the donut there. And also, best glide is where the X is. So 110 is sort of the number we always aim for, but that would be absolutely best glide based on exact weight and conditions of the airplane. So right below us now, you can see on the 360 tail cam a great shot of formerly George Air Force Base, now Victorville Airport. Center, Evolution 424 Sierra Mike, 13,500.
424 Sierra Mike, LA Center, Daggett altimeter 3016.
16. So also anytime I get a new altimeter setting, which is the barometer reading for the area. Just set it here. Then I also set it up here on my backup instruments. That way, if anything happens to my main Garmin G900 Super System, I have the old steam gauges, which I know how to fly, because that's how I learned. All right, we reached Daggett. We're turning left. It looks like a 040 heading inbound to Las Vegas. Wish we were landing the other direction today because you'd get a chance to see new MSG Sphere, which is currently hosting U2, which I saw inside U2 performing inside this incredible sphere owned by Madison Square Garden.
Number 4240, Mike, contact Vegas approach on 125.02.
12502, 4240 Mike. All right, we'll be dropping the gear in about 0.7 miles. I like to do 5 miles out on a straight-in approach. Otherwise, I do it to beam the tower if I'm in a pattern. We'll check it a whole bunch just to make sure I didn't forget. Harry Reid, and yes, 13,500, 4240 Mike.
4240 Mike. All right, thanks. You're cleared in Bravo airspace. Fly heading 050. Descend and maintain 10,000.
050, 10,000, and cleared into the Bravo, 4240 Mike. All right, so we are below gear speed at 146.
Sure, Papa Lima, 0.1, please.
Just coming down. Igniters are going on. Flaps are at approach. Welcome to Las Vegas. Amazing flight. Didn't do any of the AOA testing that I wanted to do. I'll do it on my own if I have time.
There's a lot of big planes here at Las Vegas. Atlantic Aviation always takes great care of me. Thank you, Atlantic. You'll always squeeze me in, even on the busiest of days. You guys are amazing. Your staff is amazing. Not sponsored by Atlantic Aviation, but still grateful. Good morning, everyone. Well, I did fly all the way to Las Vegas. As you can tell, the Caesars Palace and Bellagio behind me. Kylie Minogue was absolutely incredible. It was so much fun. I was surprised I had a friend in the show, and even more surprised by the fact that I had a bunch of friends in the audience. So when the show was over, we hung out until the wee hours of 3 a.m. and now I'm up bright and early, flying back to Los Angeles. So thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed your time. If you did, please like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends. It would be so much fun to build out a community. Follow me, learn more about my evolution, and go to some incredibly fun places like Vegas.